AALIYA Sharma. I look cute. Hi. So this is going to be my first sit-down YouTube video, like a proper one, in which I'm going to chat with you guys. And I have been thinking of doing this for a very long time now, and yeah, I still don't know if I'm doing it in the proper way, but I just want to get started with it somewhere. Happy New Year! And I'm making this on the 1st January of 2024, and it's extremely cold outside, and I was about to step out, and I'm just doing like my little minimal no makeup look. This is not something that I do on a daily basis because I don't really like, I love makeup, I love collecting makeup, and I love doing it for occasions, but on the daily I don't really enjoy putting on products on my face. So for the daily I just moisturize my face, put on sunscreen, and I just do a lip thing. So a lip gloss is a mandate in my life but yeah, I just put on some lip color, and that's the only thing that I do for makeup on the daily basis. And today I was in the mood, and it's also the new year, and I also thought of shooting the video, so I'm gonna get started with it. As you can tell that I have just taken a shower, and I just washed my face. I'm going to now use my moisturizer. This is something that my dermat has given me, so there's nothing fancy about it, but yeah, it's really good. And I do get extremely oily in the summers and extremely dry in the winters, so I'm going to just moisturize my face nicely and let that sit on for a while. Also, I'm looking there because my mirror is there. Next up, I'm going to use my sunscreen. Again, just medicated stuff, nothing fancy. Before I start with my makeup, I like to do fancy stuff, so I'm just going to put this headband on just to feel myself. It looks cute. After doing my skincare, I love to prep my lips, and as I mentioned, I'm a lip gloss girl, so I can't do without glosses. So to prep my lips, I use this lip plumper, and I'm not sure about the plumping effect, but it does make my lips feel extremely great. Again, I'll just let it sit till the very end of my routine. I love to prep my skin, especially in winters. It's so important to have something glowy. Okay, so the format of this video is not very, just about the makeup. This is not a tutorial, by the way. It's just something that I do and what works for me for just the days when I'm casually going out but I want to put some makeup on. This is something that I do. And for this video, I just thought that since it's like a proper introduction video, so I would want to introduce myself. Okay, so I am AALIYA Sharma, and I'm 22 years old. I'm from Delhi, and I'm a dancer. This is something, like YouTube is something that I'm doing for my own fulfillment, and I just love the idea of sitting down and talking to the camera, and also the idea of sitting down, chilling, and watching someone else do their makeup. I just love that because that's just so therapeutic for me, and I hope that it is for someone else also if they watch me. So next up, I'm going to use this foundation. As I said, this is not like a makeup centered video. I'm just going to use a little bit. I either use concealer or foundation, like for the everyday, and today I wanted to use foundation, so I'm not going to use concealer. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of foundation the areas where we generally apply concealer. So 2023 has been a relatively slow year for me, like a very slow year for me personally. I did not do anything major, to be very honest, and I graduated. I did not even graduate properly, so okay, story time. So basically, I was in Miranda House, Delhi University, and I was completing my graduation from there. But I missed out on one exam last year when I was in the second year, so I missed out on it because I was not well, and I had to like give it again. So I did not get my degree with my other friends, so I don't have the degree yet, but my college is over, so I'm like, very weird space in life as far as academics is concerned. But I never wanted, like, I won't say never, but yeah, once I decided that I want to become a dancer, I did not think twice about studying also. If I'm doing like a proper full glam thing, then I would use a concealer, but right now I'm not using it, so I would go in with my blush. Especially in the winters, I naturally get a lot of flush on my cheeks, so it looks cute, but yeah, I like to amplify it a little by adding more blush onto it. And I'm not like a cream blush girl or a liquid blush girl. I always do powder blushes. That is something that suits me. And for the everyday, I prefer doing it with my sponge itself because it just gives some more natural look and it just blends in a lot better. Story time. So yeah, for 2023, so basically my college ended. I had everything, like all the farewell ceremonies and everything, but I did not graduate, as I mentioned. And after college, like till you're in college, you have like a daily routine, or if you're working like in an office, you do have a daily routine. But for someone like me who has just come out of college, is not graduated, does not have a job, and wants to dance, and she doesn't know where, like, the path that she should take. So it was very, like, for a few months I did not know where I stood. Then I just kept going in with the process, and I haven't honestly done a lot this year. Like earlier I used to do like day practice daily, stretch daily, do that. Honestly, I took the year very slow because I was going through a lot emotionally and physically as well. I had like a few medical issues going on, and I did not honestly feel the need to run after something, because I have this thing in my mind that as much as your career is important and earning money and standing somewhere, seeing yourself somewhere, and the world sees you somewhere, as much as that is important, it's also so much more important to know yourself and just sit with yourself, even if it's for a year. I did not actually do it for a whole year, but yeah, I took the year very slow. So like every month, say 15 days, I was doing nothing. So it was that kind of a year for me, but it was so special still. So I just do a little bit on my eyes with this only, just for a natural flush, and I would just blend that out as well. After this, I would just go in with my lash curler and do mascara because that is something which I love doing. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, I took the year very slow and I did do a few projects, something that I've always wanted to do. So I have done a few projects, like a few paid ones and a few unpaid ones, but it was nothing that big. To be very honest, it was nothing that big and nothing that satisfied me from within. But since, as I said, that I wanted to take it slow for myself, I think it was important for me to go through this phase as well, and I'm so pumped up for this year now because I have so many things in mind that I want to fulfill, and yeah, I hope that I do it. I think we are pretty much done with the base and everything. I look cute. Okay, for lipstick, I generally go in with a pink lip. I'm a pink girl, and for makeup, I feel that a lot of pink suits my face for some reason. I think it suits my personality because my personality is pink. I used to crave having to spend time with my family, with my dog Whiskey. So when I was in college, that I don't get to spend time with my parents. What is this? But yeah, I think that this year gave me a lot of that as well, so I'm really happy about that. For some reason, it feels like a different person had entered 2023 and a different person has left 2023. But yeah, I still have, like, I also gained a lot of weight because I was not doing much, and because I had a lot of hormonal issues as well. So I did gain a lot of weight. I hope the kind of, like, the structure that you're seeing right now is not something that I have been for a lot of years, and I think it's very normal for you to see it because I'm new to you. But for someone like me who has seen herself a certain way for like 22 years, it was very difficult for me to adapt to this change, and there are still a lot of things that I want to change. I have a body image of myself. I don't mean it negatively. Just please don't take it negatively. But I have a body image that I want as a dancer. That is something that I wanted to put out. So yeah, I haven't been able to keep myself consistent with exercising or with any sort of diet or anything. But again, I decided to take the year slow. But now I have a lot of things in my mind, and yeah, I'm going to be more consistent with exercising because it's not just about the fat or the weight. It's so much more about, I do feel like my flexibility has also gone down. I'm a dancer and I used to be able to open splits. I'm not able to do that much now. So yeah, those little things have bothered me much more than the weight. I think it looks cute only, and it's, as far as it's not unhealthy, I don't have any issues with it. But yeah, so yeah, that was my minimal makeup look, and that was my first video, like a proper sit down chat video. And I pretty much covered a lot of 2023. I actually did not. I traveled a lot. Like, by a lot, I won't say that every month I was taking trips, but yeah, I traveled a fair amount of, I took like a fair amount of trips this year, and I also traveled for work. So that was something which I think is a major, like a milestone for me to reach from where I started training in dance. And I traveled for like shoots, and I traveled for performances, for shows. So that was a big highlight of my year. And in my first professional stage show, so again, that was another highlight. And as this year has started, I'm going to go down in my first dance battle in like 6 days. So I'm excited for that and nervous as well. And yeah, so I have learned a lot this year. That has been a very big thing for me. I have learned a lot of things. I had to go through a lot of personal losses, but I think that I've come out extremely strong. And this year has been fun, full of adventure. I also had my first snow experience, yeah, like a proper snow experience, and I ate snow and ice, and I just love doing that. I think you can already tell by the way my throat and my cold is. But yeah, I've started posting, so if you want to support me, you can ask your friends to subscribe to me as well. And yeah, that's it. I hope to see you soon. Bye.